I had a dream last night about so everybody was pissed off about the way Essex did me. So best dad, best brother, and Patrice O'Neal for some reason. They were set to come over, and we were gonna do a whole bunch of criminal shit. We were gonna go exact a whole bunch of revenge. It started off with one thing we were gonna do, and then someone suggested, well, what about this? And then someone's like, well, yeah, but what about this? And the plan was out of control. So the night before, I couldn't sleep worth shit. And then everybody showed up, and Patrice was going around disconnecting all the electronics in my house from the internet and shutting them down and everything. I wasn't exactly sure why, but I guess it makes sense. Keep our shit safe. If anything's connected to the internet, it's not safe. If someone wanted to, they could get into everything in short order. It's not that hard. So, while that was going on, I don't know, I think I was just shutting down, and I was all fucked up. So then I was like, we were supposed to leave and get out and get everything going at like 6 or 7. I don't know what they did or what they were doing, but time was all of a sudden 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I was freaking out, like, oh, I was supposed to go back to work today, oh shit. And they're like, they were just like giving me weird looks. And I didn't know why, because I was certain I was right. So then I went, about 11:30 I left and got there about noon. And when I went in, the cubicles were all different. And there was this weird little circular table by the front door. And I sat down there with my back to the Kyrene Power Station Road. And then it was like just hitting 12. And this chick was walking by and gave me a look like, oh shit. And then right behind her, like they were talking, he came through the door quick on the right there, whatever, and finished like a sentence. And she gestured to me, and he looked at me and looked like, oh shit. And then they got out of there. Nobody said a word to me. I didn't see Scott or Brian. But there was like a cubicle like to my right. So I don't know, I guess maybe they redid the cubicles in the dream. Which the way fucking Eric's bitch ass is, he'd fucking hire people to come in on the weekend and redo the cubicles and not even fucking tell the sales guys. He fucking would. That's just what he does. He's too much of a little bitch to fucking have basic conversations with people. He'd much rather just do it and then be like, hey, what are you mad for? I'm the manager. Fuck you. Fuck that guy. But then that fucking guy came into the dream and gave me a look like deer in the headlights, like he always had when he got caught lying, which was all the time. Not all the time, but if I went a full week without him lying once, that was amazing. Usually it was several times a week. It wasn't weird to be every day. And the lies were so ridiculous. Like, what? Somebody told you to do what? Okay. Like, no, they didn't. That's another one of your dumb ideas. Nobody told you that shit. At first I thought it was Felix. I'm like, no, not even Felix. Not even Felix is this stupid. He's a fucking idiot, but he's not this stupid. But anyway, I woke up after that. Woke up after that and I'm like, why am I dreaming about this? Fuck that place, man. I wish my brain would just shut the fuck up. I mean, fuck that place. Fuck that asshole. Fuck the regional asshole. I feel like I should be saying fuck the vice president too. Bunch of shady ass motherfuckers. So, I don't know. Hopefully my brain lets it go eventually. Because I'm tired. That's why I left. Because I was just tired of dealing with drama. I was tired every day I went in. What's going to happen today? What kind of bullshit is going to happen today? And then even while I was home, it's like, am I going to get a text? Especially after the dumbass broke a hole in the wall and blamed Brian. Like, everybody knows it was you, stupid. Why would any of us do any of this shit? Like, you're fucking... Eric was just hanging himself. Like, why would we fucking help you? You can't just lie like that and fucking... I'm sure by now, after I left, he probably did a lot of the dumb shit he was doing. Probably blamed on me. But now that I'm gone, I don't know. I know he was so fucking stupid. He put in like his monthly, progress report thing that he finished putting up the fucking exit signs. And I just kind of looked at him like, what? He's like, yeah, I had to put something on there. And I put my hand up gesturing towards the exit sign. You can see that on the cameras. Like, he can see you're fucking lying. What the fuck, dude? It's like, you can't even lie very well. Step 1. Can they verify my lie with no effort? Yes, they can. Don't lie. Fucking moron, dude. Unbelievable. But anyway, so today is Halloween. Wow. And I told Lily, like, I'm not taking you trick-or-treating on Halloween. I'll take you to like because I'm not walking door to door. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm fucking not. Because I know what's going to happen with her. She's going to want to keep going this way, and then we'll get to a certain point and she'll be like, I can't walk anymore, carry me. Like, no, go fuck yourself. Absolutely not. I'll put you on my shoulders. Oh, I'm scared. Like, well, you're walking. It's gonna be drama. It's always drama. I'll take you trunk or treating. So the only place that a trunk or treating thing, and about like Lily wanted to go like right now, let's go right now. So the only one that really worked was half hour away in Mesa, which is fine. Half hour is not that bad a drive. So she gets the costume on, we leave, we get to the trunk or treat. It's like in a shared parking lot with a bunch of other companies, which I'm like, okay, you got these kids walking around in active traffic. Like, you guys are dumb. Every other trunk or treat I've ever been to, it was like, it was safe. This one was not safe. But a church put this one on, so maybe they're all like that. I'm sorry, but in my perspective, you've got to be a little dumb to believe in religion. Probably a lot of dumb. So it doesn't surprise me that one of those institutions would put together an event where there was cars driving around mixed with a bunch of little kids. So yeah, that adds up. That math is easy for me to do. So we get there. It looks like it starts on one side, the opposite side of where we parked, which, once again, you got the whole parking lot. Why would you put the entrance on the far side of the parking lot? Cars are, that's where, because you got it blocked off, that's where the most cars are going to be, going around that outside there. And while I was standing there watching, that's where the majority of the traffic was, where they put the entrance. It's like, dude, are you stupid? But anyway, that may be me just being picky. I'm not sure there were any good choices, as they put it in the middle of an active parking lot with shit a lot of people went to. But anyway, we get there and we get to the first trunk or treat thing, and I was like, all right, all you gotta do is go up and say trick or treat. And she wouldn't do it. I was like, what? She's like, I'm shy. I'm like, yeah, I'm shy too, but you're the one. She's like, you do it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're the one trick-or-treating. Why would I say trick-or-treat while you're there? Like, it's you. You're trick-or-treating. That's all you got to do. I'm right here. I'm going to follow you. I'll be right next to you the whole time. Nothing's going to happen to you. Just say trick-or-treat. If anyone's rude to you, I'll fucking light them up. I'll fucking dig into their dumbass face or whatever. I don't care. No one's gonna be mean to you. This is fine. These are Christians. They're not gonna say anything to your face. That's another thing I've learned about religious people. They'll fucking put on that stupid fucking smile and lie out of they're in one of the commandments. One of the 10 commandments they supposedly follow is thou shalt not lie. But it's pretty rare that I find one that doesn't smile and call you sweetie, no, I love you, I can't wait to see you again. And the second you're 4 footsteps away, they're leaning over to their buddies talking shit about you. Mad shit. Talking mad shit. So yeah, don't worry about them. I'm sure they'll talk shit about us. I didn't tell her that, but I just said they'll be nice to you, because all she needs to know is they'll be nice to her face. But nope, she wouldn't. So then she was just standing. We were just standing in the middle of traffic. And I was like, hey, let's go over here. If we're going to not do anything, let's not do anything out of the way of all these people. It was really busy. So I get her off to the side, and I'm like, what's going on? She's like, I didn't know there was going to be this many people. I'm like, well, yeah, this is how it is. Like, there's that many people in school. There's actually probably more people bunched together in school. But she wouldn't have it. So after all, I'm like, listen, here's what we're doing right now. 1, we're going to go trunk or treating. We're already here. 2, we're going to leave. Because I'm not just going to stand here and have this. I don't do conversations that go in circles and never stop. I'll put a stop to that shit. I don't do it. I fucking don't do it. won't. I don't have time for that shit. We're all gonna die. I'm not gonna spend I don't want to spend any portion of my life having the same conversation back to back to back to back. I'm not doing it. I don't want to have the same conversation again later on in time, much less back to back. No. Not doing that shit. God damn. So is that a big rock? Looks like a truck carrying a huge chunk of rock. Is it? Oh no. That's a pallet, dumbass. Shrink wrap to hell with bags and shit. It does kind of look like a rock. But anyway, so I texted one. So earlier in the day yesterday, before we tried to go trunk or treating and failed, she was fighting with well, she used to be her best friend, but I think Lily's realizing she's not a friend. She's an asshole. Asshole. She's a fucking asshole. And Beth and I are both like, well, I don't know why you fuck even play with her. She's a dick. Just the shit she says, and she's so rude. She's always trying to piss Lily off. Like, not like I do, just barely being minimally annoying, and she goes off. No. She, like, says rude things. And does rude things. And does exactly the opposite of what Lily says. Like, hey, let's do this, let's do this. And then she'll just start doing the opposite until she goes crazy. It's so rude. So Lily like said, will you ground me from her? I'm like, what? Will you ground me for a week from Elliot? I'm like, okay. So I grounded her for a week from Elliot. And then she's like, well, I thought I was going to go, how am I going to go trunk or treating? Or how am I going to go trick or treating with Elliot? I'm like, well, it looks like you're not. So I don't know. Maybe I'll text Carissa and be like, listen, Lily's crazy and I don't know. Watch out, birds. Oh, fuck.
How are you today? Order when you're ready.
Could I get a $5 breakfast box with sausage and a Cinnabon iced coffee thing? And then 2 cheesy toasted breakfast burritos with sausage.
What kind of drink was it? I'm sorry.
Oh, the Cinnabon Delight coffee. Or whatever it is.
Okay, and then what else?
2 cheesy toasted breakfast burritos with sausage.
Huh?
And that's all.
760. Thank you.
That Spanish lady at the Guadalupe and McClintock Taco Bell, she was way cuter. Oh.
Howdy, your total 760, isn't it? Would you like your receipt, sir?
No, thank you.
Would you like any hot sauce or breakfast sauce over there?
No, thank you. Thanks. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You too. Jesus fucking Christ, the sun. Ew, driving through rubbish. I don't really have that much time to eat. What'd she put in here? Her nudes. Oh, tissue. Not tissue, fucking. God damn it, this is hot. My lid fell between the seat. That's annoying. God damn, what a bummer. I have to get out and climb in the motherfucker to even find where that went. What an absolute PETA. PETA is P-I-T-A. PETA. Pain in the ass. So Friday, I don't think I recorded it. I don't think I mentioned this. Friday, she went over to stay at one of her other friends' houses, and I don't know if they had a spat. I don't know what was going on. And there might have been a reason to lead up to this. I don't know. But Willow just shut down and was on her phone for like 2 hours solid playing. And Lily wanted to play. She wanted to play. She was over there to spend time with Willow. She wanted to play. And Willow wouldn't, she just wouldn't have it. So Lily started calling me on Facebook and was like, hey, I want to go home. I was like, what? Why? Like, because Willow won't play with me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Elaborate. What do you mean? Like, you're over there for a sleepover. What do you mean she won't play with you? Like, she won't, she's on her phone. She's ignoring me. She's been ignoring me for a couple hours, and I want to go home. So I texted Sean. I don't know what Sean wasn't paying attention to his phone. So I was like, all right. I went and picked her up. And Willow was ignoring her there too when she was, Willow didn't even want to give her a hug. Like, well, I don't know what happened. I would think that they had some sort of a fight before that, because I don't really understand why someone would just shut down and not want to talk and just want to play on their phone. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Lily was being annoying and I want to do this but they can't because we'll go see the cats again, but nobody's home. I want to go see the cats. I want to go see the cats. I want to go see the cats. And then Willow didn't want to deal with it anymore and just play with her phone. I could see that because Lily doesn't know how to let stuff go. I don't know. It's all a bummer. Bummer, bro. Bummer. This bus stops at all railroad crossings. Also, no right turn on red. Also, no singing or dancing or talking. Also, no playing solitaire. What's this bus doing? Not stopping at the empty bus stop, that's for sure. So she had a failed sleepover. She had troubles with Elliot and grounded herself from Elliot for a week. And then she froze up and was too shy to do trunk or treating. She had a rough weekend, which means I had a rough weekend as well. My W&R thing is coming back apparently, because I had to deal with her. She was all right. She acted all right, considering all that. I was mad last night when I drove for an hour and stood around for 20 minutes for no reason. That made me mad. Whatever. Weekend's over. I'm going to work, and I'm happier to be at work than I'm at home. It's sad, but I just deal with that. That's just a fact. That's just how it is.